Most people think of rizz as some kind of mystical power that only a chosen few possess. And they're probably right, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. This video is episode 3 in my series of explaining things I have no experience with. What rizz is essentially an unseen energy field, kind of like the Force from Star Wars. In a literal sense, rizz is the ability to talk to women. However, more broadly, I believe rizz is simply the ability to use social skills with anyone, no matter who they are. It's also at this point in writing the script for this video that I realized autocorrect would be a very big issue. Most people in today's society truly lack rizz. They simply don't know how to talk to other people. This is largely because of the influence of modern technology, or at least that's what I keep telling myself. Now, time for the important question: how do you get rizz? As explained before, I have a lack of practical experience in this regard. However, I've done extensive research in theoretical rizzics and macro rizzonomics, so trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Step 1 in the art of mastering rizz is building confidence. Think of your favorite rizz lord. Is this person an awkward, shy person, or a confident, strong, zesty one? Actually, neither, because to be the rizz lord, you can't just be a, quote, confident person. You have to be that person. Rizz is a game, and if you can't handle the heat, you gotta get out of the kitchen, if you get what I'm saying. Storytime. I once knew a guy who was desperately trying to get a girl's phone number. Not a specific girl, but just anyone. Literally anyone. Everybody was preying on his downfall though. They actually bet over $60 that he would not be able to do it. Yes, if this man succeeded, he was going to get $60 purely for his efforts. However, he never was able to find success, at least legitimately, because the most he was willing to say to a girl was, "I like your sweater," and then walk away. To be the rizz lord, you need a lot more confidence than this, because you can't just snap your fingers and magically get confidence. You gotta build it over time. How do you do this though? Well, you gotta start visualizing. Imagine yourself in the situation you want to be in. You also gotta start working on improving yourself. Try to evolve into a person who feels good about themselves. It's only then that you can actually even become a rizz lord at all. After you get confidence though, you can actually kind of work on the rizz tactics. It's impossible to map out every single rizz tactic you can use, but there are a few overarching principles that you can follow. For one, you gotta be able to hold a conversation. When you have no social skills, you kinda need to think of conversations as a game of Super Smash Bros., which you're probably familiar with if you had no social skills. In both Conversations and Super Smash Bros., there are specific combinations and moves you need to do to stay in the game, or else you're just going to be destroyed and die instantly. A key move for accomplishing this is showing interest in the other person. You can't be talking about your stamp collection or the fact that you subscribe to Self-Improvement Simplified. That's negative rizz. Actually, probably saying that you even care about self-improvement is also negative rizz. Instead, you gotta be asking the other person questions. What do you do for a job? Oh, you're an accountant? That's really interesting. What's your favorite food? Oh, spaghetti. Wowzers. So yeah, use these tips for yourself. But just remember, that's just a theory. A rizz theory. Because I can't guarantee any of this stuff actually works.